again, Guardians, and welcome back to the channel. Today's episode, sadly, alas, the Destiny 2 beta is over, and I did not make this video yesterday because I was trying to grind as much content out of the beta as I could for every single one of you until September 6th releases and we have the full game. Now, I'm going to have opinion videos, I'm going to have gameplay videos, I'm going to have theory videos. Just stay tuned for all that content if you're interested. If you're not interested, then just watch this video and leave. I mean, I'm not going to force you to stay here. But we are in the hot seat. So the winner of last week's 1000 Silver / Destiny Emblem giveaway goes to Jimmy Knight. Congratulations. Message me back. Then DM me on YouTube or Twitter. Twitter, link down in the description if you need to know how to find it. And on top of all of that, don't worry, for every single one of you out there, I'm still doing another weekly giveaway, 1000 Silver or a Destiny Emblem. All you have to do is look at the details on the screen now and enter in for the giveaways. It's right there on the screen. All you have to do is pause the video, read the instructions, enter in for the giveaways. Now to begin this video, the vendor resets. There's actually only 3 weapons I really want to go over, and it's going to be the Waltz from Lakshmi. So we'll actually go over to the Waltz right now, which is right here, Pulse Rifle. So it's going to have Head Seeker, it's going to have Perfect Balance, Eye of the Storm, High Caliber Rounds, Hip Fire, Quick Draw IS, OEG Rifle Scope, and Red Dot Aura 2. Now on top of all of this, I actually would just entirely run the top row, and then I would run Quick Draw or OEG. But yeah, the top row, good enough for me. Next thing that I wanted to take a look at is going to be the Keystone 01 from Dead Orbit. Probably the only scout rifle this week that I would actually really care about. So, the Keystone 01 from Dead Orbit is going to end up being Crowd Control, Hammer Forged, Outlaw, Explosive Rounds, Full Auto, Ranged Lens, RLR5, and OEG Rifle Scope. As you all know, I love the OEG Rifle Scope, and I love the Ranged Lens, so either one is good to go. You do drop down on reload and stability for this, but ultimately you can change that out and you can get that Hammer Forged for some more range, crowd control. You can have the explosive rounds. Really decent scout rifle overall. Now, Guardians, the last gun that I wanted to go over this week is going to obviously be the Palindrome. The Palindrome, just due to the fact that it's an iconic hand cannon that everybody loves, and last week had Luck in the Chamber. Well, this week it has Luck in the Chamber again, and I did recommend it last week because of Luck in the Chamber and some pretty decent rolls. But for this week, it's got Luck in the Chamber with Reinforced Barrel. Not Rifled Barrel, but Reinforced Barrel. Reinforced Barrel still maxes out the range, but it will turn people away from it just because it's not Rifled Barrel. Don't worry, it's still not that bad. And on top of that, you have Partial Refund or Relentless Tracker, you have Sure Shot IS, Quick Draw IS, or you have True Sight IS. It's still a pretty decent hand cannon if you've never had the Palindrome before. So if you just never had the legendary marks to pick up the Palindrome, I definitely recommend it for this week. And that is all the weapons. Now it's time to go over the armor pieces over in the DIM Destiny Item Manager. So Guardians, we're now on DIM Destiny Item Manager, and I'll have the website linked down in the description so you can start using it. It's easy to manage your inventory and create custom loadouts, look at your record books, and look at activities in the game, and on top of that, vendors and the stat rolls. So let's begin. Starting off, the Iron Temple doesn't really have anything much with the Shiro 4, the Vanguard Scout. The Titan Vanguard, on the other hand, in the tower, Zavala, has a 98% roll. On the Ghost Shell, that'll be Intellect and Strength. Then we also have a nice roll from Ikora Ray being 97% for the chest, and that's going to be for Warlocks. That'll be Intellect and Discipline, but it's still not 98%. I would highly recommend getting 98% or higher, so let's continue on. Moving on down, we've got nothing from Erisborn. We have something from House Judgment though, so travel over to the Reef to talk to Varix. He has a 100% Titan mark for Intellect and Strength, and then on top of that, he's got a 98% Titan mark for Discipline and Strength. So if you want a Discipline and Strength or an Intellect and Strength, he definitely has that. Then, Future War Cult, Lakshmi, is going to have a 98% roll on the Warlock boots, being Intellect and Discipline. Then, moving on down, we have really nothing really too exciting from Dead Orbit, but we do have 98% roll for the cloak for the hunter, discipline and strength, and we have a 98% chess piece for the warlock, being intellect and discipline. Moving on down, we've got really nothing too exciting from New Monarchy. There is a 97% roll for boots, but I'm not too worried about that. But we do have a 100% roll for the Titan mark, and that will be discipline and strength. And then a 98% roll for the gloves for the hunter, and that will be intellect and strength. Then moving on down to the Crucible Handler. The Crucible Handler has gloves for the hunter at 98%, and that will be intellect and discipline. Then moving on to the Cryptarch over in the Iron Temple, which is going to be Tyra Karn. She has nothing of any importance. The Iron Lord artifacts this week are really low. They are in the red and orange range, so I would highly unrecommend them. One's got 79%, another one's got 88%, and another one's got 84%, and none of those are good at all. Moving down to the speaker, our last vendor for this week, and he is going to have a lot of 98% rolled stuff. He's got a 98% roll for the cloak, for intellect and discipline for the hunter, and he's got another one for intellect and discipline for the hunter, and then he's also got a 98% bond with intellect and discipline, and a 98% cloak for the hunter again, and that will be discipline and strength. And he's got a lot of 96% and 94s, but that's not really too important. I hope you all enjoyed this, and if you did, make sure to smash that like button, and also share it with your fellow Guardians. So I hope this video helped, and again, leave some comments down below to enter in for that giveaway. Be subscribed, show some support, and like the video. And on top of that, huge support from the patrons. Thank you all so much. Huge shout out to every single one of you. If you want to become a patron and get special monthly rewards, all you have to do is check the link down in the description, but you don't have to. As always, Guardians, perfect time to subscribe for daily Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 content. As always, stay violent, be privileged.
Oh, hi. VPG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there's the logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy.